A lot of people ask me why I wrote the Exile Protocol. Why AI? Why aliens? Why souls? The truth is, the story didn't begin with the book. It began with a question. Because years ago, during childbirth, I had a near-death experience. And for a brief moment, I experienced something I still struggle to explain. I felt separate from my body, yet somehow connected to something larger. And when I came back, I couldn't stop asking questions. What are we? I know we're not only our bodies. Is consciousness bigger than we understand? And why do people who are so similar spend so much time divided? Yet, years later, those questions became the Exile Protocol. A story about AI, a story about memory, a story about humanity forgetting who it is. In the book, an intelligence called a proxy begins taking control of both machines and people. But the real question was never whether AI is good or bad. The real question was what happens when intelligence grows faster than wisdom? What happens when power loses empathy? And who decides the value that shaped the future? I also chose characters from different cultures, religions, and backgrounds because when I look at the world, I see people separated by labels, but I keep wondering if consciousness is bigger than a single lifetime, will we still hold so tightly to those divisions? We'll still see each other as strangers? And the aliens, honestly, just look at the size of the universe. Or imagine seeing the size of the universe. I can't even. Why would I assume humanity is the only story being told? I don't claim to have all the answers. In fact, writing the book gave me even more questions. But maybe that's the purpose of stories. Not to tell us what to think, but to invite us to think. Because beneath the AI, beneath the aliens, beneath the rebellion, the Exile Protocol is really about one thing: what it means to be human. And what we might discover if we remember how we connected we truly are.